David Sutter back with you. It is 8:12 here on a Monday morning. It is my pleasure to welcome in studio. That is Kirby Hales and Kyle Despain. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good, thank you.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming in here and talking a little bit about this Ashland Ranch Relief Dinner. I understand this is a little bit of a fundraiser for the folks in 4-H. What's going on? Now, Kyle, we'll start with you. Can you give me some of the details of what's going on later this week on Thursday?
Yeah, sounds good. So what we're doing, the Critter Creek 4-H Club is in conjunction with the Snowy Range FFA's National Reserve Champion team for livestock judging, and we will be doing a little fundraiser here on Thursday, May 4th. And part of it, the dinner and auction, will go raise funds to help those farmers and ranchers in Ashland, Kansas, like we said. But then the table sales will go to help us go to Scotland here in June. So
yeah, you guys have a major trip. I was talking with a couple of your cohorts last month before the Chancey Williams Younger Brothers Band fundraiser here not too long ago. Talk a little bit about being a part of that and getting a chance to go on a trip like that. That seems like a once-in-a-lifetime deal, Kyle.
Yeah, so I've been judging with Kirby and then my two other buddies pretty much all my life, and it's pretty cool to turn out one of our biggest trips in the end of the year. We're both nearing our end of high school, so we're very excited to go.
Nearing the end of high school, boy! I mentioned those words a long time ago. Kirby, talk a little bit about the Ashland Ranch Relief part of this, and what kind of goes into that. If people are maybe not familiar, or maybe they've forgotten about this a little bit.
Yeah, so in Ashland, Kansas, about a month ago, there was a big old wildfire that spread all the way across Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. And in Ashland, Kansas specifically, there's about 460,000 acres that were burnt up. Some ranches, they lost 9,000 head of cattle, 420 miles in fencing. So, I mean, it was a pretty devastating fire. And so, I mean, for us, we just want to give back and help out with that because it was really devastating. A lot of ranchers lost a lot of money. So.
All right, so now we're going to be at the fairgrounds on Thursday night. The cost is $15 a little bit. For you, talk about your experience judging with 4-H and the FFA.
Shoot, it's been a great experience. This gave me a lot of opportunities. As of right now, I mean, I can go to college for free, and so, I mean, not many people can say that. And so I'm blessed with those opportunities and be able to judge along with my friends, my best friends. So it's been a great experience.
Well, we're visiting. That's Kirby Hales, also Kyle Despain with me this morning. Larry live on KOWB. Again, this Ashland Ranch Relief Dinner is also a fundraiser, twofold here, coming up on Thursday night at the fairgrounds. Cost is $15, and there's quite a bit of silent auction items, it sounds like, that you guys have. What are some of the silent auction items folks can take part in coming up Thursday night?
Yeah, so we got both live and silent auctions.
Okay.
So some of our live auctions, we have some really neat stuff. We got some paintings by Cassie Newkirk, a wine tasting party from Wines for Humanity, 2 rounds of golf from Jacoby, and then some of our silent auction stuff. We got some 6-piece canvas wall art donated by the Hales family. Have a Twisted X shoe certificate. Donated by Twisted X themselves. So, I mean, we have a lot of really good auction items.
And you talk about Cassie Newkirk, a local artist here from Rock River, did that big deal for the USS Arizona and the Pearl Harbor deal that they celebrated last year. And that was a major deal for somebody of her talent. She is a very talented artist. So you can check out that and more coming up on Thursday. Now, talk about your guys' experience being part of the state champion and reserve national champion team. First, Kyle, I'll go with you and talk a little bit about just how did that happen? I mean, take me through the experience a little bit of winning a state title and then finishing second in the nation.
Yeah, so it was pretty nerve-wracking. Just at our state contest, there was a team that was really close to our amount of skill, I guess, and we thought they were going to beat us, but we came out and we beat them by, what was it, 12 points?
Yeah, it was close.
And then we got the chance to go to Indianapolis in October of this last year, and then we got to judge at the National FFA convention, and then we were second to a team from Oklahoma. They're a really great team, and we were very excited to be able to be reserve and represent not only Wyoming, but United States of America and Scotland, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun coming up. What about for you? What's your experience like? Take me through what goes into some of this judging, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh, shoot. I mean, a lot of hard work and time. We spent a lot of time, especially after we won the state title. I mean, there was obviously a lot of work before that, but we're ready to dial in and go in there and improve ourselves at nationals. So we spent a lot of time working. A lot of hours, a lot of days, a lot of nights working on that. And so we just really tried to prepare ourselves to the level of competition that we were going to face up at Nationals. And so I felt like we prepared ourselves the best that we could, and we went in there and proved ourselves that Wyoming can compete with the best of them.
Absolutely, second in the nation. Nothing to sneeze at for these gentlemen. And again, we're talking about the Ashland, Kansas Ranch Relief Dinner. Also, a little bit of a fundraiser, helping these guys go overseas later this year. When is that trip, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
The end of June.
Okay, so you guys get a chance. I know there's another large group of kids that's going over to London and Paris at the end of June, early July. So got a couple different folks that are doing some fundraising for that. Lastly, obviously, you guys are getting done, but how nice is it to see success continuing with what happened? What was it, about a month ago? Maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more than that, in terms of what happened with winning another state title for some of those kids. How nice was it to see that kind of continue, I guess, yeah. Kyle?
So it's pretty cool. Our agriculture mechanics team won the state title this year, and they will go to Indianapolis this October. Right. And it's very cool because this is a team of younger kids that hadn't been able to experience, I guess. So they're very excited to go out there. And it's very cool to have our chapter name to keep going. So. All
right, nice. Well, congratulations again to them. Anything else we need to get out about this event coming up on Thursday? Again, it's at the fairgrounds. Starts at 6 o'clock, and again, live and silent auction. And so you've got funds being raised for a couple different purposes. Remind me again, time. How can folks get tickets ahead of time? Can they get tickets ahead of time?
So it's at the door.
Okay.
You can purchase a table. We're selling tables for $250 a piece. 8 people can sit at the table, and you can contact one of us about that. But besides that, just come show up and have some good dinner.
If they want to call ahead of time, maybe call the high school, get a hold of one of your guys' advisors.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So just call the high school, 721-4420 is Laramie High School's number. I'm trying to think of this right off the top of my head. But again, that dinner's coming up this Thursday night, 6 o'clock, out of the Albany County Fairgrounds. Guys, thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate it, and have fun on your trip coming up at the end of June.
Perfect. Thank you.